Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have something that I am absolutely excited about. Now, I've been MIA for a little bit, I understand. Basically, since Etheria restart, which is what we're talking about today, we've got a suspected release date because they have put it into pre-registration. And when games go into pre-registration, they have to put a date on the Apple App Store. And we do have a date, which is currently expected for June 5. Now, we do know, based off what they've said in Discord and also on Reddit, that there will be another beta between now and then. So there's going to be one last beta for this game, and then we're going to jump into the actual release of the game, which I am completely excited about. So for those that don't know, basically, we'll go through the trailer in a minute. This game, I absolutely loved the beta. I grinded the hell out of the beta. I managed to finish rank 1 in Arena, which I know there's only limited players, but like I was sweating that game out. And after that game, I'm like, this is the next game that I want to have as like my main game. So since then, I've been in like lost in this limbo land, kind of waiting. There's a few other games that we will play in the lead up to that. In the lead up to the release of this game. There's a few games coming out between then, but this is the game that I decided as soon as I played that beta, where I was playing that non-stop every day. I only made like 2 videos for it because I was just grinding it too hard. And I was like, this is the game that I want to have as my quote unquote main game going forward. And that is what I've been hanging out for. So I am super excited for the release date of this one. Also the next beta, as soon as it comes, we will start streaming a bunch. We will be playing this game super heavy because I absolutely loved it. It is a grindy turn-based game, and I'll talk more about it in a sec. I think we just jump in and we go ahead and watch this trailer that they put out. I don't know how big it is or whatever, but you know, let's just take a look at the trailer. Okay, so that's a very short trailer, but as you can see, it's turn-based. Now, this game, a lot of people will compare it to Honkai Star Rail. But you can watch my video. I got a whole first impressions from the beta. It is very much more closely related to Summoner's War, Raid Shadow Legends, and Epic 7, and that is the closer correlation that this game has. It is very PvP focused. They even had in their beta, they had a PvP tournament where they had a bunch of creators. I watched from Tominus's point of view. It looked really fun. They need a bit of polishing on their tournaments and stuff like that, but it's really good to see that they are looking at that PvP aspect. I know a lot of people hate PvP, but I personally absolutely love it. Even though I'm free to play in every game that I play, I just love PvP. I like competing. I like a reason to continually build characters, and that's what this game is going to offer. So definitely, I'll leave a link to my first impressions in the description, but the game was so fun. Tiamat, can I just say, dude, I cannot wait because Tiamat was an absolute boss. She changed into this demon form, and she's like a HP-based unit, so she's tanky. She absolutely nukes. She taunts. She shields her T. She's an absolute monster. You get a select summon. Unless they change things, she's probably going to be the one that I take from the select summon. I will also be rerolling, so don't worry, there'll be reroll guides because this game I am going to sweat giga hard to try and get the best start I can and try and push the game as far as possible. Even the PvE was really enjoyable to me. So yeah, this is going to be a ton of fun. It's what I've been hanging out for. Like I said, I've been in limbo land. After I played this beta, I went back to Summoner's War. I couldn't get into it. I had a quick try of Epic 7. I couldn't get into it, and then I stuck with Raid Shadow Legends. So I've got a Raid Shadow Legends channel, and that's what I've actually been playing for the last sort of month, ever since this beta, because this beta just made me want to play those grindy games again, because I played Summoner's War for like 5 to 7 years before I even started making content. So these are the games that I truly do love, these turn-based games. They've done something really unique with the gearing system as well in this one. There is no weapons, no weapon banners. If you've got a rate up banner, it is a 100% chance to get that character. The pity is 100 with no soft pity, but you are guaranteed to get the character if you beat the pity as well. Then you've also got a standard banner, which has a 50 soft pity and an 80 hard pity, but you know, you can get any of the characters. There's also a light and dark version of the rate up and standard standard banner. However, on the standard banner, you can still get the light dark units. I just think the systems this game has is absolutely fantastic. I love the character designs. Every character, you can't see it in these portraits, but every character has like a stand. Like think Jojo, he got a stand. They all have like a spirit or whatever you want to call it that accompanies them. And then like it's all in their full 2D splash art, which I absolutely love. Then the gearing system, I don't think we see the gearing system in here. No, we don't see the gearing system. But the gearing system is these. Oh, wait, you can see it in this. Wait, you can see how she's got like the little wasp hanging next to her. He's got this one. She's got the shark, and she's got the dragon. Those are what they call shells in this game. And they're like little pets. They take the spot of weapons, but instead of having to summon for them, you just farm them. And they contribute to your set bonuses of your gear pieces. Your gear pieces, you can have like 3 crit damage pieces equipped or 3 crit rate depending on what you are. So I like the gearing system. Like I said, the game does have its flaws. It like just needs to be polished up a little bit more. But in general, I absolutely love this beta and what we got out of it. And so, like I said, it's been on my radar just to be my main game. And I've sort of been in limbo land because this is what I've been hanging out for. After playing this, it just made me absolutely love these grindy turn-based games again. Except this game, it does something a little bit different, which is in these games, normally you're always leveling up food characters to then feed to upgrade the stars on others. Whereas this one, it just gives you those resources through events, through just, your standard PvE modes and stuff like that, so that you can actually build your characters up. Now, there is an XP farming stage that gives you some of those drops, which you can use, but you don't really need to do it, which means normally when you're farming in this game, you're farming for something that could affect your characters, be it the shells, which is like your weapons, or your gear type system. So I really loved it. I thought it was great. That's why I've been hanging out for this. I'm super excited that we have got somewhat confirmation of June 5th. Now, once again, take this with a massive grain of salt because these do sometimes change, but I could imagine we should be seeing a beta maybe next month, maybe the month after. What are we? We're in March. We're at the end of March, so April/May we'll probably get the beta. Maybe like end of April, start of May would be my guess, but we'll have to wait and see. Then maybe get like a 2-week beta, 2 weeks off, or 2 to 3 weeks off, and then we get the launch. That's how I would sort of see it happening. But as soon as this beta comes, I will start grinding the game. Looking forward to it. I think this game is going to be really solid. Like I said, if you're more of a casual player, I still think you can get enjoyment out of it. But if you're someone who wants some sort of competition, then this is going to be the game where you can really grind and get some good fun out of it. So that is the Etheria restart. We got the pre-reg rewards. I'm assuming what normally happens with these things, if we hit the targets, we normally get a bit more, and then we should get a code as well. So these are the standard banner pools. You've got the purple ones, and then you also have the gold ones. The gold ones are for light dark. These are for standard. Limited avatar frame, so we get a 10 pool there. The crystals are 800. 800. I believe it's 100 per pool on the standard element banners. So close to 210 pools with like the early playthrough stuff. We're probably looking at 20 pools for a reroll. There is a skip button in the game, which I absolutely love. I'd have to look back at my stream that I did for the launch of the beta to see how long I think it's going to take for rerolls, but I'll do all that testing during the next beta because we'll have time to do that. But that is all. I had to have a ramble because I've been so hanging out for this game to release. There's a bunch of fun stuff. The arena was fun. The real-time arena was fun. You've got some of the SR units like Sania here, she's a reviver, but she also increases max HP. She works so damn well over here with Tiamat, who is one of your SSR characters who, like I said, HP base. You get the increased max HP. You get the revives in case she dies. She's going to be protecting with shields. Dude, there's just so much fun to be had. I absolutely loved this beta. It was one of the most enjoyable betas that I've played. Like I said, there is some things, but the good thing is the devs are taking a ton of feedback from the community and developing the game based on that. And so I'm really excited for this one. I may sound like an idiot because I'm so excited, but like I said, after I played it, I just want to get into one of these grindy turn-based games, and we finally do have the release date suspected for June 5th. Now, this game, I will make a commitment to you guys. I think I'm going to play this one for at least a year, provided the game doesn't completely fall off the map. I know people get annoyed at me for game hopping, but this is one, like I said, I want to make it like a mainstay game. So that's what I'm looking for. That is the Etheria restart, looking at June 5. I will have many more videos. If you want to look at my first impressions and get to know a bit more about the game, you can. But like I said, this is going to be kind of like the game that I'm going to really focus on when it does release. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.